Today I am making banana cookies. They're called banana drop cookies, but in my house, they're called banana drop vanishing cookies because I make them and by the next day, within 24 hours, every single cookie is gone. So let me just show you how these banana cookies are made. They're really, really simple. Here's a little tip. These bananas are not exactly ones that you want to do. When they started getting all bruised and beat up, you take them and you put them in the freezer. When you put them in the freezer, oh goodness, they look like this when you get them out. I know, very unappealing, right? Okay, that's pretty simple. Put them in a bowl and let them get all mushy. See that? And they defrost. Look at that. These make the best banana cookies, best banana bread. This is how you prepare anything that they say to cook with bananas. This is it right here. Okay, so let's start off with the wet ingredients. First of all, I have 2 eggs and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let's get that. Putting it in a mixer. You can put it in a regular bowl. You don't have to put it in a mixer. I'm just kind of cheating. You can just do it by hand. Up until this year, I've done it by hand, but I got this for Christmas. So then we want to go ahead and we want to put the butter, which is a half a cup of butter. And you want it soft. You do not want it cold right out of the refrigerator. Okay? Of course, 7/8 of a cup of brown sugar, which is actually 1 cup and a half cup and 1/4 cup of sugar. Brown, packed, nice and firm. Put that in your mixer. Okay? You want to get all your moist ingredients done together. So it calls for 3 ripened bananas, and they say smashed, but this is the best way to do these. And I know they look icky, right? Well, there's only 2 in that bowl. I'm going to take all the juice because that's like banana syrup. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and squeeze. It's going to look disgusting, but guys, I'm telling you, it makes the best banana cookies ever. And if you're doing banana bread, same thing. It'll make them the bomb, the best ever. Sticky. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and just stick this in the mixer too. Done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. You can stir this up by hand. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to use the mixer. This has been amazing. I love this. I never thought that I would want one. Now I don't want to do anything without it. Okay, so now that it's all mixed up, I want to show you guys what it looks like, but I don't want it to drip everywhere. Okay, close enough. All right, put it back on there. Now, in a separate bowl, I already have, this is a great little thing that came with it. It's so when you put the flour in here, it doesn't all come fluffing up at your face. And for me, it really matters because I am gluten intolerant, so I don't need that all happening at my face. This is 2 cups and a half of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Ta-da! Okay. Of course, we're not going to put this in here all at once because if you do, it's going to fluff up in my face. So we're going to go ahead and turn it on again. Nice, kind of slow, not too fast. We're just going to start feeding it in this little mouth thing over here. Into the bowl. Into the mixer we go. Now, when I was a kid, my mom used to make these, and I'm telling you, they would disappear so fast. And they're a really moist cookie. They're like, to me, it's like a banana cake, banana bread, just in bite-sized form. Oh my god. It looks so good. Smells so good. Don't need that falling off. Mixing it quite nicely, actually. Okay, hopefully I'm not gonna have a problem. I'm gonna get overzealous here. Come on. Okay, it's most of the flour is in the bowl. I kind of missed. It kind of got off kilter a little bit. Okay, that's all right. Just a little bit of flour. Okay, this doesn't need to be on here anymore because, well, I'm going to turn it on really fast. Make sure I got everything. Turn it back down. I'm going to go ahead and scrape the sides just to make sure I got everything in there. Now, it also calls for walnuts, or you can use pecans. My family, we kind of like things just a little different, and we like to put half a bag of white chocolate chips in here. Whew, I'm telling you, amazing, super yummy, super tasty. And the great thing is you take and you scoop these out onto parchment paper, and they cook for 8 to 10 minutes, depending on your stove. Not a convention oven, like I'm talking just a regular oven. So I gotta scrape all this off here, otherwise somebody is not gonna get a cookie, because this is about a cookie's worth on this little mixer thing right here. All right, we're almost done scraping it all off. Okay. This is so easy. I mean, you saw me. I just whipped all this up together, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna get this out of my way. Okay, this is what the stuff looks like. Look at that. It's so yummy. Like, it smells amazing. Yeah, it's all good. It's all mixed up. I just want to make sure, because sometimes with mixers, you just never know what's at the very bottom. Okay, so oven is already preheated at 400 degrees. I got my parchment paper here. Now, this isn't a cookie scooper, but if you don't have a cookie scooper, it's okay. You just use a regular spoon. So I'll do it both ways, just so y'all can see. And it's about a half a tablespoon, a little less actually, because you don't want too much in there. See? And you just drop it. But hence the word banana drop cookie. Okay, so that's that one. I'm not going to keep getting my fingers all icky. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to use this. Here we go. And I'm just going to whip these out really super fast. And I'm telling you, last night when I was making these, the house just smelled so good. I guess you could make them with gluten-free flour. I just haven't because, well, if I do, then I'm going to eat them all. And if I eat them all, then I'm not going to lose weight. These are so yummy. But, you know, bananas, they go fast. So fast. Bananas, I mean, they ripen up before you even get a chance to eat them. So this is a great way. Just stick them in the freezer. If you don't have time to cook with them right now and make up some cookies or make up some bread, just stick them in the freezer. The skins will do the rest. It'll protect them. Then when they defrost, they just kind of squeeze them out. It looks nasty. I love making these cookies with little kids because I'll tell them, okay, now I need the banana out of the peel and, you know, dump it in the bowl. And they always are like, ew, it looks gross. I always just tell them, you can make a mess. It doesn't matter. Just squeeze it out. And they always giggle. So I'm pretty sure they're looking at it and being ornery. That's okay. They're kids. And you're allowed to have fun, right? And these cookies are so easy to make and so simple. And they're moist. I mean, I have never The only time I've had anybody not like these cookies are people who don't like bananas. If you don't like bananas, you won't like these cookies. Okay, so now I have them all out on this cookie sheet. Yes, this is a large cookie sheet. Yours will probably be half the size. Okay, so now this is, let's say 3/4 white sugar, and then I added cinnamon. So it's a cinnamon sugar sprinkle, and I'm going to just sprinkle it over every single cookie. Really quickly. I mean, I'll try not to take too long, being that, you can put it in a salt shaker and then put it in here, the sugar and salt. But I just stick it in a bowl, mix it, dump it, sprinkle it, whatever works. Okay, see that it's that fast. It's not that long, like that. Okay, now the oven is already preheated at 400 degrees. Literally 8 to 10 minutes. Now, they're not going to look like all golden on the edges like a lot of other cookies. So you kind of have to just kind of poke it, do the little sponge test. If it comes back like a cake feeling, you're good to go. If it sinks and it's all puddly, well, guess what? It's not done. Every oven is different. Now, this oven here is about 8 minutes. I've not done it in a convention oven, so it might be less. But then again, I don't know. I have a convention oven, but cookies, I like for them to take their time, let the flavors marry together. So that's just me. So in about 8 to 10 minutes, I will come back and show you them coming out of the oven. They're going to be so amazing, like super yummy. Okay, so the banana cookies are nearly ready. Looking at them, see how they look nice and puffy, and you touch them, and they're still just a tiny bit soft. I have like maybe 2 minutes, maybe only even a minute. But when you are storing your banana cookies, you want to put a paper towel on the bottom because they are very moist cookies. I mean, these were done yesterday, and you can see how moist they are now. Oops. To the cinnamon and sugar that was on the top is like really melted it in there, and they don't stick to each other. I mean, but you have to have air in here. So see, they're amazing. Like, I wish I can eat them, but I don't need to eat them. Let me check those cookies one more time. Oh yeah, yep. See, not even 2 minutes. Okay. Now look, if you can see them, I don't know if you can see them, but they're not golden. They're not like, how you see get them all golden and brown around the edges. You don't want that because then they're not going to be as cakey and as moist. Does that make sense? Okay. But they're definitely done. I mean, let's see. I'll cut one open for you. I can't eat these, so I'll just put it on a plate and I'll show you. I don't need a knife. Come on. There you go. See that? Totally perfect. Look at that. Moist. I wish I could eat this, but I can't. It's okay. I'm going to take them off and put them on a cooling rack. I'm going to go ahead and repeat and go ahead and these will make approximately, I want to say, let's see, 3 dozen cookies. I mean, give or take a cookie depending on how many actually make it all the way to the cookie jar. Now, when I was growing up as a kid, my mom had this walrus cookie jar. And she named him, I don't know if that was his real name, but his name was Wally. And I have had him in a box in my closet since I was probably about 25. My mom said that she wanted to go ahead and get rid of him and get a new cookie jar. I have him. He's in the corner of the top of my cabinet. Actually, you can't see it in the picture, but it's up there on the shelf. You can see him if you walk into my kitchen. My kids are always telling me my cookie jar is creepy, but honestly, he's family to me. See, just a nice perfect scoop. And I'm gonna go ahead and repeat. Hear my husband out there mowing. And I'll make this next batch of cookies. And then after I do this, because this cookie sheet here holds 2 complete batches of cookies. So it takes up a whole lot less time. And this was my daughter's idea. It's actually her cookie sheet, but I'm using it. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed a chance to see me make banana cookies. Hopefully you will adventure out there and try to make them yourself. They're really easy, like super easy. If you don't know how to make cookies, you can make these. Just don't leave the kitchen. That's one secret that I always tell everybody. If you're cooking or baking, don't leave the kitchen because that's when you forget that you have something in the oven or on the stove. So until then, I'm going to go ahead and finish this. These are the cookies. And these are from today. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. So good. So tasty. And those are banana. I call them banana vanishing cookies, but the name for them is banana drop cookies.